Yo guys, what's up? It's Blackheart here and welcome to a new video. Today I didn't feel like working. Today I didn't feel like saying anything impactful. So because of this, I picked the character with the least changes in the whole patch, Zafina. Do you know how many changes to receive this patch? She received 4 changes. 4 balance changes. It's almost like they forgot that Zafina existed in the first place. So they said, oh my god, right, there's also Zafina. What are we gonna do to Zafina in the first place? And here we go. Basically, the changes to Zafina are almost zero impactful. And I actually think they had to do a lot of stuff on Zafina, by the way, because right now she's one of the most obnoxious characters in the game for how much she oppresses you from 3 kilometers with all of these plus frames. Like, I don't know, like again, for example, they are also, by the way, very difficult to sidestep, and they are also made from 3 kilometers. They're also very plus over, for example, like more, of course, like it's not like there's no counterplay to all of this stuff. The thing is that now, as always, as also a lot of the other cards, she can access to mix substances very easily, okay, very easily, and the mix-ups are very oppressive. Like you constantly are minus frames in your face from 3 kilometers. Also, for example, look at this amazing, I still love this move so much, back 1+2. It's still a mid from 3 kilometers, even though the tracking is not like as much as before, but especially on Oak it's still good, for example, and the rage is still super good, and it's a mid warp spell from 3 kilometers, okay, that is still plus 2 on block. Plus 2 on block, it's still a lot, okay. Honestly, I think this move shouldn't be plus in the first place because it's so fucking obnoxious, if you ask me. Like, Zafina needs more nerfs, more pressure nerfs, and maybe to compensate these plus frame nerfs that I will tune down a little bit because she's too oppressive. I would bring back all of some things that she had in previous games. For example, I know back 1+2. Back 1+2 again as a low poke, for example, okay, or also, for example, 444, since I will nerf the tracking things a little bit more, and I will bring back the 444 ward splat, for example, okay. I will try to bring back a little bit what Zafina used to do in Tekken 6 and Tekken Tag 2 in Tekken 7, and nerfing down all of the Azazel stuff that is really oppressive and very not fun to play against. So instead of doing all of these things, Zafina received the most useless changes ever. So let's go straight into detail. First of all, the new move is this is the new move. Basically, it's the same move she had before, but now she has a Mantis transition. Okay, there's a Mantis transition that I don't know how useful it is, because honestly, who the fuck uses this move in the first place? This move comes out as a mistake most of times, and she goes into stance at -8. So again, probably it will be to fish jab attempts, maybe. I don't know, someone tries to jab you and you go into Mantis, maybe, I don't know. I have zero knowledge about the usage of this thing, but also the behavior on it has been changed, and now it guarantees a follow-up on normal hit, as you can see, like this, into this is what she does now. Also, Scarecrow 3+4 now goes into Mantis. Again, as always, let's reinforce the stance mix-ups, by the way. But again, these stance transitions are not very useful, not gonna lie. These stance transitions are not super useful. So this improves her combo game a little bit, even though it's a little bit tricky to do. I tested this, and you gotta do a little sidestep right first to make the combos like this. So I saw this combo. You sidestep right into the. Let me see if I can land it now. You see, it's a little bit tricky to do. Let me see again. Again, it's whiffing, as you can see, but it's doable, huh? It's doable. Let me see. Yeah, like this. You see. Okay, basically you can do these kind of combos now. So a little bit of a better combo structure for Zafina, dealing even more. But as you can see, though, it's a little bit tricky to do. You gotta do a deep sidestep right for this to work. So yeah, it's not like the easiest thing ever. So I don't know if I can recommend it, especially online. I don't know if I can recommend this, honestly. but as you can see, it's perfectly doable, and the damage, as you can see, is way higher. You can do 90 damage out of down for 2. It's damage that she never had at this extent before, not like this. So yeah, better damage out of this because of this new strength transition, but I don't know how useful it will be online, honestly. Also, forward 3 now leaves standing instead of crouching, standing. I don't know what this change will mean in the long term. Like, honestly, what can you do now that you couldn't do before? Maybe the only thing you can do is this now. Maybe you couldn't do before. Okay, the rest is still the same. You know, like, I think that the only thing you can do now that you couldn't do before is 1-4, basically. And then you can go into stance, into a stance mix-up as always. So mix-up. This high is very good by the way right now, because it has a lot of tracking. It got buffed in season 2. It's way faster. It goes into stance at +3. So yeah, all of these stance mix-ups, all of these stance transitions are so cringe, really. And the last change, the last impactful change for Zafina is that now Scarecrow 4 Power Crush is 7-frame activation instead of 8-frame. I didn't even know it was 8-frame activation, not gonna lie. Now the Power Crush starts absorbing at 7 frames, like all the other Power Crushes, basically. So of course that's a buff to Scarecrow, and it will be a little bit more annoying try to challenge Zafina into this stance, basically, because now the Power Crush activates 1 frame faster. And these are all the changes to Zafina in Season 3. What can I say? Again, I don't like this. Basically, useless patch for Zafina. She needed some serious toning down on all of her hit stuff, on all of her install stuff, for example. Again, I don't know. All of this shit, I think, needs some tuning down. And when you tune down all of her stuff, please, let's go back to Zafina poking based character that she was in previous games. Zafina was a character based on movement, on wave punishing, on poking, on checking you. Also sometimes on the stance transition, but now the stance transitions are too oppressive and too challenging for your mental health, really. So nothing, guys. I don't know what to tell you more. This is all. I told you I didn't want to work today. So these are all the Zafina changes, and see you guys very soon again. Take care. Love you. Let me know what you think. Okay. Love you. Bye.